bet it all. Put it on the Bucs to win, whoever they gon' play gon' fall. Don't say I ain't told y'all, loose cannons gon' fold y'all. Yeah, the Heat be 9-3, but it gets real cold in the fall. That's when the season start, Bucs come in 40 hard. Win after win, ripping the division apart. Panthers, they pussycats, Falcons got bird flu. Take the Ravens and Dolphins and open up a zoo. Cause one thing's for sure, better than the Bucs, they show lane. And every day in Tampa Bay, we say fuck the Saints. We in Tampa Bay, baby. 813, 813 going crazy. Tampa, boy. This Bucs podcast be the greatest. Loose cannons blasting on them haters. And we in Tampa Bay, baby. Tell them where you from. 813 going crazy. Yeah. This Bucs podcast be the greatest. Loose cannons blasting on them haters. Now when I say the loose cannons, what? Do you know what I mean? I'm talking Bobby Latte, Stank Bastard, and Samurai Lee. You ain't never seen no hurt before, no podcast like this. These boys entertain you, then take you on road trips, go to other cities, raid and pillage, watch the Bucs kick ass. If we in the stands and fans talk shit, we gon' whoop them fans. You'll see us in the red and pewter, with the white and black, might be high, drunk as fuck. Straight talking smack if it's a home game. Best believe you gon' hear this chant. It be like B-U-C-C-A-N-E-E-R-S. B-U-C-C-A-N-E-E-R-S.
What is up, Bucs Nation? It is Monday, October 27th, 2025, and you are watching the Loose Cannons podcast. I am your boy, the Samurai Ali, hanging out with my white, very pale, kind of actually more pink today, brother, Stank Bastard, and it is Victory fucking Monday on a beautiful post Fuck the Saints weekend that went absolutely phenomenal. But before we dive into all of that, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new and somehow finally finding out about us, which is a shame because that means you don't know much about Buccaneer fandom and you're probably a fucking loser. But you know what? We can help you. So hit that subscribe button. That's the first step. All right, we have 13 steps. Eventually, you will become a cool Bucs fan, but it all starts with hitting that subscribe button, of course. And don't forget, you can check out loosecannonslive.com, where you can listen and watch every single episode in our entire history. And if you fancy, you can even look at more photos of my face underneath said episodes. Just a little tidbit there for those of you who are wondering. And of course, you can always listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and Pornhub if you want a little touchy-feely sensation while watching or listening to our episodes. Boys and girls, we have the interns in the house. We got both interns in the house tonight. That means we got Izzy and Vixen hanging out in the intern closet. Of course, rocking, as always and as expected, the victory shades because it is Victory Monday. Like I said, Stank, we beat the living shit out of the New Orleans Saints yet again, and we now happily sit atop of the NFC South at 6-2 with every seeming injury you could possibly add to this list of injuries. And yet here we are enjoying another post Fuck the Saints Victory Monday, Stank. Sir, how doeth you do?
I doeth well. Callie Bucks' comment. That's funny that you actually said that. Listen, by the way, before we get rolling, shout out to those who endured the last stream. All right, this is what you do. Okay, not everything goes very well. Like our offense right now, it's not moving the ball very well. We're not moving very well. Ended up being one of the more fun shows that we had, leading into this week. And I'm extremely relieved that the refs couldn't take the game. They tried to take the game away from us, but they couldn't. Our defense is, they stepped up. So yeah, I'm happy with the win. Happy with the fucking win.
Happy with the win. Stank, let's start with that defense. All right.
Yep.
They fucking dominated. I mean, in a week that we started talking about, what's going to happen to Hassan Reddick? We don't have any edge rushers. We've lost so many of those guys. Here comes the one and only Bucs legend, Anthony fucking Nelson. We had no doubt, of course, right? We were saying this guy should be a starter for the last 5 years, right? Anthony Nelson comes out of fucking nowhere and just said, hey, don't worry, Bucs fans. I wear number 98. It looks weird on defensive linemen, but you know what? I'm still a fucking legend. and I'm still here to make plays and timely turnovers, timely sacks, cause timely fumbles, and just, hey, I'll throw in a pick six for fucking shits and giggles. Why not? I'll outscore the offense for the entire first half by myself as a lowly third string defensive end. Stank, they fucking dominated. I mean, I know it's the Saints, so you kind of got, take like a pound of salt almost, but the defense has played pretty fucking good up to this point, and they put together an entire afternoon yesterday. And it was beautiful because the offense tried to lose that game. They said, no. We got this. Don't worry. We're going to score like 4 touchdowns, guys. Don't worry about it. We got it. Just leave it in the defense's hands. Before I give it back to you, Stank, I mean, these guys had 72 fucking tackles, okay? 5 sacks. A touchdown, which really should have been 3, okay? That means they would have had 21 points when we only scored 23 total. And they only allowed 3 points. They had 4 turnovers. And this was their 4th game with multiple takeaways and 3+ sacks, which leads the freaking NFL right now in terms of defensive stats and bundles. What a fucking afternoon for those boys.
Yeah. I mean, they set the tone. Typically it's Baker out there swinging his huge dick. This time it was the defense and Anthony Nelson. I mean, he honestly, it was disrespectful what he did to Spencer. Not enough people are talking about it. Like that was disrespectful. Not even angry. It's just kind of what you do to somebody else's child on the playground. That's what you do. Like he just disrespectfully put the kid's face in the dirt, and just kind of strolled into the end zone. Like, what are we doing here? Can you give me some actual competition? Nelly was on one. Whatever he's eating, that's what the team needs to eat. I'm starting to think the lunch lady for the Bucs is fucking shit up the last couple of weeks. I don't know what they're doing, what the sloppy Joe mix is, what they're trying to mix in. But whatever Tristan and Graham and the rest of them, those guys on the offensive line ate, throw that shit out. Whatever they're eating on the plane, I believe that we might be getting poisoned because that shit we saw from our offensive line starting with 78
timeout,
disrespectful.
Let's talk about the defense. There's a reason we're on this topic right now. I got you. Whatever. I get it. There might be a food poisoning scenario that we have to go down. We will get to that. But man, and we talked about this. I think maybe it was you who said Antoine Winfield hasn't had an Antoine Winfield game yet. We need Antoine to play like Antoine. And here he comes. He's like, hey, I'm going to try to get 4 turnovers by myself. He actually had 3. Okay. He was technically robbed of, I honestly could say he scored 3 touchdowns on his own. No joke. All 3 of those, I could make a very valid argument. They should have counted. The first one for sure with the make-believe whistle or the dog whistle, whatever. And then the referee who blew the whistle still running after the play as if it was still going on. So not sure where that shit goes down, but we'll talk about that last topic. But we had an absolute afternoon from Antoine Winfield Jr., a signature type of day. He seems to love showing up in New Orleans. Have you noticed that? He's got a scoop and score or some sort of fumble recovery in almost every game we play up there. The most important one, if you recall, he picked up that fumble in New Orleans in that playoff game. So, and then since then, it's just been like every time he's there, he's picking a ball up off the carpet. And you know how we feel about balls in hands.
We love it, especially Vixen, who was talking about that was her favorite part of the game. Vix, you want to speak on this?
There were a lot of loose balls on the field, and I was there for it last night because the Bucs apparently like their hands on balls. Well, the defense did.
They definitely
did. Yeah, not the offense so much, huh?
Yeah, no.
I mean, the offense seemed to be afraid of the balls, whereas the defense is embracing it. Like, we're getting our hands as many of those as we can. Listen, it was great to see Antoine out there, right? I mean, I have the Antoine Pro Bowl game, jersey right here on the wall, and every time he made a play, we were just pointing to him. We were basically praying to him throughout the game. It was awesome. It was such an afternoon.
For the rest of the country who didn't watch that game, he's not going to get any statistics for it at all. He won't get any credit for the incredible game he had. Him and Tyke, basically that safety duo yesterday was on fire.
They were killing
sprinkling Parrish, who he just seems to do everything right. Kid can tackle. He doesn't really get beat very often. Right place, right time. Ball skills, all those accoutrements you like to throw at good young players, man. He's a dog. I love him.
Hey, give Benjamin Morrison some credit too. He played pretty damn well, and it looks like he's taking snaps in a internship type scenario between Jamel Dean and Zion McCullum. It feels like every couple of drives he plays for one or the other, which I guess is Todd Bowles' way of getting his feet wet at both sides on the field. Left corner, right corner. And whenever they put him in, Stank, this is my barometer for rookie corners. If I don't see you out there, like if I'm not really noticing you as a rookie corner, you're doing your job, in my opinion. Like he didn't make any mistakes. He seems to always be in the right spot at the right time. He knows how to use his leverage, how to get his head turned around. We got 2 corners as rookies who are playing pretty fucking well, man. And honestly, I think that future is so bright. You'd need shades this large, honestly.
Yeah, bro. Do those come with windshield wipers? Because they are.
There's actually a windshield fluid thing here. What's the coolest part is check out the glare. Look at that.
That those are expensive. Yeah, all except for the Rashid Shaheed easy touchdown that was it Shuck that overthrew whatever trash can quarterback.
Yeah, Benjamin got beat on that.
I think he learned pretty quickly that guy can fly, and he had no safety help on that particular play, so he got lucky on that one. But yeah, I still haven't seen enough of him yet to really give him the kudos that Parrish has earned. Because he's been out there, he's been showing, he's been proven, and Benji's got to get healthy and get his mojo working, and we'll see what he's about. They obviously want to get him in there, right? They keep on pulling Dean, who's statistically the best corner we have right now. Keep on pulling him off the field and mixing in the young kids. So
no, they pull Zion off as well. They have him basically trying out both sides of the field just to get him going on acclimated in both sides there. Inevitably, I hate to say this, knock on wood, one of those corners is going to go down for a game or two. And so having Benjamin Morrison getting his feet wet when he's not able to play when those guys are available, it's important. And I think that's a real smart move on Todd Bowles' part. Also, Todd understands we drafted this kid. We got to get him ready at some point or another. Why not do it now as opposed to throwing him in cold water and all that, or whatever they say. So I'm not quite sure what you're doing there. I thought at first you had a pipe. I thought you had a pipe at first, and you were going to smoke pipe and cigar at the same time. But I see what you got going on there. Yeah, Stank. Yeah. Listen, and then one note too. As great as Antoine played, I don't think people realize how good Tyke has been all year. He's basically another linebacker for us. He plays the run. He plays the pass. He's at the line of scrimmage causing just mayhem in the run game. And he gets after the quarterback when he gets his opportunities. But, man, he's been in the right spot at the right time almost every single time you look at him. And his tackle numbers are through the fucking roof. So, and he's in his first year playing that position. So I can't wait to see what he's going to do in another year with him and Antoine. Like we might have a fucking secondary that's going to be here for a long time. That's going to dominate for a fucking very long time. Stank. Imagine a couple years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago, we really didn't have anything other than Ant and maybe some question marks. We're slowly figuring it out.
No, the turnaround is been incredible. I mean, really to see 2 young guys step in, obviously Tyke staying healthy, maturing into the position, which don't forget, he just started playing, right? He's new to the position and he's kind of our joker out there, can play linebacker, he can do it all. We probably have the 2 in the box, best in the box safeties in the NFL right now. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say that the best in coverage, but they definitely are hella good in the box for sure.
I mean, I could argue with you that Antoine is pretty fucking good. They put him in cover 1 a lot, and he has yet to break coverage. Actually, he fucking saved a game against the Falcons, if you remember. So I'd put Antoine in coverage against any fucking safety in the NFL. I don't know what the fuck you're smoking, man. But
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying I don't know if I would gloss him as the number 1 cover safety in the NFL. I don't think he is.
I don't get
10.
you, man. We just beat the Saints, and you still have little dick energy.
That's not little dick. I just said best in the box safety tandem in the league.
Those of you who think that's a little dick energy, throw some little I don't know.
My dick energy is perfectly fine right now.
Throw a kissy emoji in the chat if you think Stank always has a little dick energy. They'll throw him in there. Don't worry. Stank, let's talk about the fucking other side of the ball, man. Not all fucking bubblegum, rainbows, and sunshine with this fucking team. We won the game. I get it. I'm happy. 6-2. I don't know why I woke up this morning feeling like we lost the game. I was just annoyed, just fucking frustrated. Like, is it time to is it time to start sounding the alarms here, man? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this offense? What the fuck is happening? Is it the offensive line? Or is there something else going on here? Be honest.
Okay, listen, you obviously don't like Josh Grizzard. The gloves are off. Is it fair to say that?
Yeah, I've taken them off. He could change my mind. It's fine. I'm not going to pretend like I can't change my mind. But right
You
now,
have
I got a
angry dick
problem.
energy right now, extremely angry dick energy when it comes to him.
AD, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. So it's hard, man. It's hard because it's a clusterfuck up front, and it starts there. And if our center isn't blocking, and they can't pick up a fucking stunt to save their lives, and our right tackle is just the worst in the NFL, and somehow our Pro Bowl everything left tackle has an off day, you're gonna get that right there. Not to mention, we might have got exposed by the Lions. We're not getting very much separation out there. We do always have to keep guys in to help that terrible offensive line block, so less guys in coverage. I think Emeka's probably not 100% right now. Baker's clearly not 100%. So let's just hope it's injuries. Oh, 3 weeks ago, and I thought I was wrong, but 3 weeks ago I said with Bucky down, our offense is going to really suffer. And then we had a hell of offense performance. But the last 2 weeks, you can clearly see that we are missing Bucky Irving. That guy.
Explain to me what Bucky Irving would do when your starting center is on his ass in your lap as a running back. I understand what you mean. I think
Bucky turns a 2-yard gain into a 7-yard gain all the time.
Every one of our guys, there was no push, Stank. Let's talk about
not saying he fixes everything, but
that's why I have a problem. I have two massive problems. It's Grizzard not knowing the limitations of the offense, and then also not knowing that, like, you just can't force things sometimes. If you have big, beefy motherfuckers like, say, the Colts have, or even the Eagles, and you're like, I'm gonna lean on this run game, and I'm gonna run when you know it, and it's gonna fucking eventually break that dam. We're not built that way. I don't want to disrespect anybody on this line, but other than Tristan Wirfs, we're kind of built to be a finesse type of running offensive line. That's how they're built. They're not beefy Donald Penn type guys where you just got to run the ball up the middle. I mean, to call HB dive 75 times in a game, knowing your center is on his ass, not in a good way. Like, tackling or finishing a block on the ground is much different than falling on your ass, Graham Barton. Okay? And then you got whoever the fuck is replacing Cody Monk, Dan Feeney. And then you got Heck on the other side. Like, at some point, you got to get fucking creative, man. You can't just do the same shit over and it's like, I don't know how much you play Madden, but if you go to Madden and you want your son who's 6 years old to play and you don't want to teach him how to actually go through a playbook, you show him what's called coach's suggestion, right? That screen is basically a handful of plays that keep going over and over on loop. He's stuck on that screen, it feels like. He's calling the same shit over and over and over. He's just calling plays to call plays, it feels like, which is what you and I hated about what? Dime piece fucking Dave, right? That's my big problem with this whole offense. It doesn't feel like it's the offensive line's problem or fault that some of these things are happening. Granted, they are fucking having a problem. They're not doing well. The running backs aren't doing amazing in terms of their efficiency. Obviously, the wide receivers are running terrible routes, in my opinion. They're not separating their depths. And they're making mistakes, all those things. Baker's missing guys, all that shit. But as an offensive coordinator, you have that many snaps inside the 1 yard line, and your most creative is to call HB dive 5 straight times. There's something fucking wrong.
He's not helping. He's not helping anybody.
He's not helping anybody.
He's not helping anybody, but he is definitely, you can't argue. He's got an arm tied behind his back.
I said that for a little bit, but then we saw the Seattle Seahawks game. Then we saw the 49ers game with no Mike Evans. We had no Chris Godwin for the second half of that Seattle Seahawks game, and we fucking exploded. It's the same personnel. What's the difference? I've been saying this for a few weeks now. I think Graham Barton should play left guard at this point. Move him to left guard, put Ben Bredesen in there, let Ben, who's got some fucking old man, just big boy strength already built into him naturally, let him play center for now. It's not going to kill that kid's growth or stunt his ability to become a good center one day. And on top of that, you get to take advantage of his athleticism, put him at guard, solidify the best 5 in that scenario. Because I do think Ben he looks better so far. He's looked better when he's played center. That's a whole nother conversation in itself. But those two things kind of go hand in hand. Grizzard's not helping, and I know you want to give him this excuse, but at some point, the excuse can't fucking matter. It just can't.
I don't want to give him the excuse. He deserves to be criticized. You could clearly see he doesn't have a lot of tricks in his bag, or he's not willing to use them for some reason. The goal line calls were absolutely atrocious, and I get it. You got to be able to get a yard. You got to be whatever. We didn't 8 or 7 straight times. Thankfully, we did the eighth time, but no, man. I mean, you just got to be more creative than that. You're not helping your guys out whatsoever. Just to line them up and run the same, 12 plays and different combinations without any kind of motion whatsoever. No halfback tosses, nothing down the middle of the field, nothing down the seam, no crossing routes, no slants. None of it's there. And I think he's obsessed with taking the big shot, which I like. Okay, maybe a bit different than what Liam did, but
can't be the whole offense though.
The fucking wide receiver screen, they know what's coming. The little bubble plays, they know they're coming. Okay, you have to have more than one punch. This is the NFL. And maybe it took 6 weeks for a defensive coordinator to figure it out, but they figured it out.
It's not just that, Snake.
Fix that shit.
It's not just that. If you're on the line of scrimmage, like, I don't even hate running the ball that many times. That's not even the problem. It's the way you call that run, the same run over and over and over. Like, what do you think's going to change? One, you condense the formation so it's everybody in, right? I want you to tell me the last time we threw a pass to fucking Payne Durham, okay? He's out there. He's on the side that you're going to run to, or he's on the end just as a fucking extra man, all right? So humor me this. You've never thrown him the fucking ball. Why would you not, on the third run attempt or the third play, bootleg it? He would sneak out. Nobody would fucking even look at him.
Dude, don't worry about it. We're just going to throw a fade to a 5'11".
Thank you. So that's the other point. And when you...
And it's going to get locked down. We're going to try the same exact play with another receiver right after that, who's not 100%.
Did you see what that second time looked like? Baker had no idea what to do because there was no other option. He called one fucking option.
It kind of did look like a broken play, right? Like he was hoping 13 would show up out there, and
that's a problem. So all the people in here are fucking arguing with me that, hey, guess what? Plays are executed no matter what. Yeah, that's fine. But if the defense knows what you're doing, you are not helping your offense. If they know you're going to run it and you've run it 23 times inside the 1 yard line, guess what? A fucking bootleg might goddamn work. Hey, if I have a fucking guy leak out, it might work. Hey, you want to run the ball? Why don't you run it at a shotgun where you put it in the belly of your running back and it's actually worked, or maybe put some trips bunches out there. Create some eye candy where the linebackers have to at least think for a second, hey, they might throw that wide receiver screen that they fucking love. Or you fucking then, they have to focus on two things. Make it harder. That shit was so easy, man. I shouldn't be able to call that shit from my ass.
He's making it harder, all right. All right. We're running a very predictable offense right now. And maybe it's because we have to, it's some respect, but it can't be that predictable. It just can't be. There's no explanation. Like I said, it wasn't that predictable against Seattle. It wasn't that predictable against the 49ers. Something's changed, and he's shit in the bed right now. So I don't want to spend too much time. By the way, we had a couple of super chats. Interns, you guys want to give people who are donating money some love?
Go ahead, Izzy.
All right. So first one that we had was DQ, $4.99 super chat. Fire the flipping cannons, baby. FTS all day, every day.
It's fuck the same.
And then we had.
You gonna write his name on your chest?
That's not my job.
Is he?
That's not my job.
I think it might be.
Vixen got that.
There we go.
It's also fuck. She has to take a ridiculous shower.
You got that bicep. All right, go ahead.
And then we have LDBC's Most Wanted with a $4.99 super chat. Shout Dean for putting hands on balls all season. Elite ball control by Dean.
100%. Staying back to the point we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
How about some play action off first down? You don't have to run the ball well to run play action. And when you run play action on first down, it is unbelievably efficient and effective. We don't do that. We run the ball on first down. And then it's like the 10-minute mark. This was another thing that drove me insane yesterday. We're at the 10-minute mark, and Grizzard's like, let's go ahead and run the game out. What? And he went 3 and out. Like, what are we doing, dude? Like, imagine being in that huddle, looking around. Baker calls the play, and you're running, like, that's what he called? Again? We've run that like 12 times today. Same thing, just HB dive, right? Okay. Like, I don't know if some of you watch some, like, actual people break down shit and whatnot. Somebody pointed out that they went from calling specific run-type plays where they were inside zone, outside zone, and the blocking scheme behind all that. Something has changed, apparently, to where now they're just putting on man-to-man, mano-y-mano. We're just going to try to run the ball down your throats, and if you can make a hole kind of thing. That's a bit odd. I feel like, again, some of that also has to do with the offensive line coach because he's a run game coordinator, but something is off with how they're calling. I hate to give Liam credit here, man, and any sort of fucking love, but he was creative in the run game. He created eye candy. He put in motion that became blockers. It's different. Like, we're missing a lot of that shit right now.
We're not going to sit here and pretend we're X's and O's guys. That's not what this podcast is about. But it doesn't take a genius to figure out that the defense knows what's coming right away, by the way. from the first 15 scripted plays
They know
through the game, through halftime. They see everything that's coming. They are glued to our receivers right now. We're not getting pushed up front. Baker is definitely happy feet back there. He doesn't trust the protection. All those things they've got to get fixed. Okay, so I to give Liam credit, I don't know if I can stand for that on this podcast. Honestly, fuck that guy.
The break
Snake-ass motherfucker
says needs someone else reading the supers because he has no personality in the reading. I agree. Is he? If you're gonna read it like you're, not able to read, which I know is probably the case here, you gotta fucking put some energy into it, man. We just beat the Saints. Read those super chats like you give a fuck. These people are donating hard-earned 199s. All right, this is a big deal.
You know how hard it is to earn 199 in this day and age, dude? It's hard.
Yeah.
And Izzy's just pretending like money grows on trees.
Yeah.
No big deal. Thanks for your fucking money, bum. Incredible. Izzy, you got something to say for yourself here?
Yeah. Anything? No. I don't even know what he's no.
Wow. His microphone doesn't even respect him.
He doesn't even respect, the microphone doesn't respect our show, honestly. That's how I feel about it, if we're being honest. Stank, we talked a little bit about it, man. We are 6-2, man. We're 6-2. We have a commanding NFC South lead. Yesterday, all the NFC South teams lost, other than the Bucs, obviously, and I believe they all scored like 3, 6, or 9 points. They scored 22 points collectively. If all 3 of the other NFC South teams had played against us yesterday, we still would have won 23-22.
That was one of your better tweets, by the way.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking crazy. And here we are, 6-2. It's not even close. I mean, I think the closest team is like 4-3 or some shit. We're heading into the bye week. Pretty important, in my opinion, that we had the momentum of a win and a commanding lead in the division going into this bye week, because I do think after this bye week, it's still got a couple tough games left, and then we could really hit some fucking smooth sailing, possibly hit that. But think about this, Stank. We haven't played a full game as a team yet.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. The offense has had its moments. I think the defense has had, the better overall showing up to this point. Yesterday, they put themselves into a full game finally, a full defensive, destruction of a team. I think out of the bye and going into the bye, kind of important to have that momentum, in my opinion.
I was completely distracted by the chat for some reason. Yeah, you know what? I realize we sound like a bunch of spoiled bitches now, and we are. We're 6-2.
I mean, look what I'm fucking wearing.
Yeah.
If I wasn't a spoiled bitch, would I be wearing this shit?
No, but I'm just saying.
I only pull these out after the Saints game.
For some reason, this is the worst 6-2 energy I've ever felt before. We were winning the game, resounding. There was absolutely no hope. Was there any point in that game where you're like, New Orleans could come back and win this game?
No,
not even for a second.
It was the most annoying victory of my life.
It was. I was so angry after the game. I drove home angry. Why? Why, bro? We beat them 23-3. It was embarrassing. Their fans were embarrassing. Their whistlehead guy tried to blow the game. He couldn't do it, dude. It was such an embarrassing and almost deflate. I almost felt bad. Can I say that? I almost felt bad. It was just, I've never seen such a hopeless bunch of losers. I'm talking about players on the field, including Cam Jordan, who are GM, bro. Couldn't wait. Had a couple fucking victory beers, was winning and boozing, and couldn't wait to go after Cam.
He said, fuck it. I'm going to do this I'm going to do the exact same tweet I threw out last year, but I'm going to switch it up just a little bit. I mean, he sat there on his phone and spent time slowing down the voice, with the, they're gonna go back to winter. Like, he went out of his way to create that, which is fucking amazing, right? Probably on the plane.
There was production quality to that.
Yeah, there was a group effort probably. Who knows? He probably pulled over a young, hey, Jacob Parrish, come over here. How do you use this TikTok? What is this TikTok all about?
He had that loaded, though. That was
he was ready.
Nobody created that an hour after the game. He had that shit ready to send in his shit. Somebody in the chat said, I'm handing out LDE membership cards. Is my dick energy rubbing off on people? Is it contagious?
I don't know, man. Listen.
I'm sorry, dude. If my dick energy has somehow affected you, I apologize.
No, listen, I'm with Cody. He says, I'm a spoiled bitch because we should be 7-1. He's right. We probably should be 8-0. If I'm being honest with myself, all right, and I've watched these games, we should be 8-0. This is an 8-0 football team, okay? But you know what? I'll give Detroit that one, so we'll say 7-1. But Stank, here's the thing, man. We weren't the only ones that were fucking annoyed by that win. I talked to Rashad, okay? They were annoyed that they only won the game like that. That they even didn't like it. Like they were even upset about it. Now we won a game where our offense and our defense scored the same number of touchdowns. We had a running touchdown that basically came in from the 1 yard line. And we beat this team 23-3, where the referees took 3 touchdowns off the board. And we still almost blanked these motherfuckers. Like, you know how hard that is to do in 2025 to not throw a touchdown pass, to only score 1 touchdown total on offense, and to win 23-3 without doing anything basically on offense. I mean, we looked like we were playing high school fucking ball out there.
It was we played against a high school football team, which is why it's just deflating that we didn't put up a 50 burger like we did last time in that stadium. 23? You kidding me? We should have 23 in the first quarter.
That's not even half of 50.
Our defense could have scored 50 points had the referees not cheated. But there's something going on, and I don't know if there's a segment. I didn't get
it's the next one
before the game. Well, you know what? Let's talk about said referees.
Wait. Before that, I do want to make one comment. Sorry. Before that, we are 6-2 with the litany of injuries, the setbacks, all the issues that this team has faced from a next man up standpoint. All right. So if I would have told you we would be without Mike Evans, without Chris Godwin, without Jalen McMillan, without a right tackle, without a right guard, without Tristan Wirfs for a little bit of time, Ben Bredesen playing center, no rookie edge rusher, no Hassan Reddick at some point, no Kalijah Kancey, and Yaya Diaby wouldn't really hit this ground running until about week 3 or 4, and Jamel Dean somehow has 3 interceptions. You tell me we're fucking 2-6. Yet somehow, okay? Somehow. Oh, no Bucky Irving, by the way. Somehow we are 6-2. Okay, we are 6-2. So yes, we are spoiled little bitches at times. But man, to have that kind of fucking, just unbelievable fall of just injuries and mishaps to be 6-2 at this point in the season, I'll fucking take it every goddamn time.
Yeah, and don't forget the darling of camp that Jason Light said he could not wait to fucking see. Right, in David Walker, who we just never got. Yeah, I didn't hear you say them, and so yeah, bro. There's definitely, this team has all the excuses. They really wanted to use them, but still, for some reason, like I said, I just feel like we're better than this. We're better than 6-2.
We're better than 8-0. We're better than 8-0.
Technically, you could be right, man. I don't know, but this bye week couldn't have come at a better time. Really, it could not come at a better time, dude. This team needs it. I think the fan base needs it. I know I need it.
We need a bye week. Apparently,
bitch right now.
Liam Cohen's wife, Rebecca Cohen, just gave us a $1.99 super chat. Fuck the Saints and fuck the dirty refs. She, even in Jacksonville, she's fucking had it. Okay,
Rebecca, are you gonna apologize for blocking me on Twitter because I called your husband a snake, and like made one of the coolest graphics ever? You gonna apologize to me?
Probably won't. I won't. All right, Stank. Now we'll get to this topic that you absolutely love. The officiating fucking debacle that was yesterday. What it says about the NFL is a big thing here. And you know what? Their fucking inability to get things right or to at least let things play out has ramifications beyond just the scoreboard, right? Beyond just that moment. Let's talk about Antoine Winfield's possible Pro Bowl. Let's talk about Antoine Winfield, if he doesn't make a Pro Bowl, having to try to get himself into the Hall of Fame one day when he has 3 less touchdowns, right? That kind of shit matters. So when they fuck up calls, it's not just fucking up that call in that moment, that drive, that quarter, that scoreboard, that game, that season. They're fucking it up down the road many, many fucking years. Like the timeline that could be changed and altered, the course of time itself and the time-space continuum is more than just the whistle in that moment. It's that touchdown that possibly elevates Antoine Winfield Jr. over some other undeserving motherfucker into the Hall of Fame, all right, 20 years from now. So somebody has to pay for that.
Forget about the individual, shit that we're not going to get. And Antoine deserves to be probably Defensive Player of the Week just based on the game, incredible game he had. It could have cost us the game, right? I think it cost us the game last week. That shit has real repercussions. Like, thankfully, we were playing probably one of the worst NFL teams ever assembled. Can we go as far as saying that? Like, I know our franchise went an entire season without winning a game, but I felt like we were probably more competitive then that. What the fuck is that team? What a terrible. Like I always joke and say we broke that franchise. They're broken. That's what broken looks like. Holy shit. But the refs, I think they knew just what a shit show the game could have turned out to be. And so they were told in their little meeting or whatever before the game that hey man, you know what? We can't let this thing get out of hand. Might have to have a running clock like they do in Pop Warner because it really could be a beatdown. Yep. Yeah. And so they just went in, and that's where my real beef starts. Okay. The refs are clearly incompetent, but this shit's on Todd fucking Bowles. Because I can tell you, we've won 2 Super Bowls. Both of those head coaches, John Gruden and Bruce Arians, not only would they have lost their shit, they had a open disdain for referees.
He was,
and they would let them know they would be working them before the game, during the game, and after the game. Like, he needs to actually fucking speak up a little bit, okay? Get a little bit angry and let these fucking refs know that he's not going to tolerate that shit. It starts with him, bro. I really believe that. Like,
yeah, but I think he's shown it more than he's ever shown it this year. I've seen it a handful of times. The Jets game, I remember. I think the Niners game, there was a call where he kind of lost his shit on the sidelines over it. Yesterday, I don't know how much he did in terms of in the game, but I do also remember in his post-game presser last night or yesterday or maybe today, he wasn't very happy about it. He tried his best to kind of walk that fine line so he wouldn't get fined. I'm of the belief that you fucking get suspended and you get fined if you have to at times. I mean,
I'm sad in the press conference.
I coach competitive rec ball, basketball, and I've been suspended 3 times. Okay, so take that for what it's fun. And these kids are just playing for fun. All right, we get a trophy, sure. That shit doesn't fucking mean anything. And yet here I am getting fucking suspended. So yeah, there is a little bit of, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to throw $150,000 down the drain to send a fucking message. At some point it does happen. But you know what? We're not the only team that is going through some of this bullshit. I will note something. The Buccaneers having a 2-touchdown defensive performance was plus 5,000 yesterday. They got one really fucking quick in that first quarter. Then all of a sudden, they got another one in the second quarter, and everyone's like, whoa, 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 whoa. That shit was plus fucking 5,000, okay? There's no way. we can't allow this. Hey, anybody hear a whistle? Jeff, you blew the whistle, right, Jeff? Jeff, you blew the whistle, right?
Can we do that, bro? Can I bring a whistle to the game? And if
blow the whistle, just blow it.
If Baker happens to fumble, if somebody puts picks, I'm just gonna blow the whistle. What are you gonna do? Kick me out?
Yeah,
I might save the game though.
They will.
I might save the game though, but I might save the game. Speaking of saving the game and really saving the chat right now, Mudfish Matt. Okay, I feel like he's hurting a little bit, and sometimes you got to spend money through retail therapy. He's just throwing out gifts to people right now.
20 to be exact. Or 20. No, 10. I'm sorry, 10. I'm sorry.
Our interns clearly can't count very well.
Can't
count. I can count.
No.
Look. I drew a little fish for him too.
You drew a fish for him.
Fucking awesome.
What is this show become, man?
I don't know, but I like it.
We got Izzy wearing fucking Tom Cruise wannabe fucking whatever. I can see whatever closet you're in. What's going on?
He looks like a cyborg right now. He looks like a cyborg.
Cyberpunk.
I told him what to put on his screen, but he didn't listen to me. Yeah, man. The refs are just, it's fucking ridiculous, man. The thing is, the explanation they gave after the game to the reporters of the guy on the referee on the far side of the field blew the whistle because from his vantage point, it looked like the player was already down. First of all, it was bang, bang. Second of all, why is the guy 30 yards away blowing the whistle? Like, what are we talking about here? And you know what? I looked this up because I had to know. Between Fox, ESPN, CBS, NBC, traditionally, they have about 25 to 29 microphones on the field, in the crowd, to pick up all the chatter, the sound effects, all of that stuff at a regular NFL game. It goes up when it's a Sunday night game or a Monday night game, but minimum 25 to 29 microphones. Not one single fucking microphone picked up the ghost whistle, the dog whistle, whatever it was that apparently was blown to prevent the Bucs from going up 14-0 in that game. That actually turned into 3 points for the Saints, right? Yeah. So, I mean...
Yeah, I think that might have been the only moment where I was like, uh-oh, did we just give them the fucking game? Are they going to actually do something here? But yeah, that wasn't the thing.
Cali Bucks says, Sammer has e-girls writing names on themselves. What have we become? I agree. I didn't even come up with this idea. This was Stank's idea.
This is my idea.
Yeah. I mean, what's next? We can have Vixen selling bathwater in little bottles? Is that what we're doing now? And like what have we
Ew.
become?
Is that a thing?
That's an e-girl thing, yeah.
That's a thing. Yes.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Ask
They
Izzy.
everybody.
Izzy, how
Every-
many girls bathwater have you purchased?
Hey, Izzy seemed really
0.
confident about
Ew.
that.
Never.
Izzy?
Never.
Oh, bro.
Never.
Izzy's got a Hispanic mom, bro. Nobody's bathwater's coming in that house. I can promise you
Dude,
that.
I just noticed
Thank
Vixen
you.
has ears. Yeah,
She's a true
Halloween.
e-girl.
It's Halloween.
She's an e-girl.
This
She
is a
knows.
real
It's Halloween.
e-girl.
It is Halloween.
No, it's not technically. We're an e-girl. We're an e-girl podcast. I can't believe what would happen.
Oh my God.
Loose Cannon's e-podcast. We should call. Listen, fuck all this shit.
Keep
No
your
one
ears
cares
on.
about what we have to say anymore, Stank.
Keep your ears on.
Yeah, nobody cares about the rest of this. You know, our opinions. It's time for the fucking voicemails. It's time
Yeah,
for the
let's
fucking
go.
That's why everybody's
voicemails.
here.
The post-game voicemails are going to be amazing. I haven't listened to them. Stank hasn't listened to them. I hope Vixen has actually listened to them because who knows what happens in these voicemails. As you guys know, you've listened to them. You never know. We have no idea what's coming. How it's, I mean, this is going to be fucking wild. I mean, apparently there's a guy named Shrek who's left us a fucking voicemail. Okay, Shrek.
Remember, before we listen to the voicemails, though, we get this every single episode. Right now, we have 150 people watching. It's really easy to participate in the call-in shows, and really every episode now is a call-in show. So we listened. We heard you guys. You want to be heard. So Vixen, you want to let them know how they can participate before we play these beautiful calls?
Yes, we have a lovely website, and all you have to do is go to loosecannonslive.com, and there is a voicemail button off to the side. You click that, and amazingly, it actually brings up a record button where you can type your name if you want to, or stay anonymous and record what you have to say on your thoughts of the
Can you do
game.
it on your phone, on your iPad? Do you have to log in? Do you have to call? You dial up AOL?
No, actually, you can do it on your phone. You can go to the website on your phone, or you can do it on your computer. How you choose to leave your voicemail is up to you.
Awesome.
Look at that. Amazing. It's like I don't know if we finally have a full intern between the two of them, but eventually. I think eventually we'll get there. We'll get there, Stank.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly. Let's start. All right. We had a voicemail but I don't think the game was over yet. Actually, the game hadn't even started. October 26th, 2025 at 4:24 p.m. I'm not sure who left us a voicemail before the game, but let's listen.
Good evening, Sammer, Papalati, Stank, Izzy and Vixen. It's that Will Blake, Scottish guy.
Oh my god.
Fuck them Saints.
Yes.
Fuck the Zebras, cheating motherfuckers. Fuck Spencer Rattler, albino looking bitch. Fuck Tyler Shucks, shit moustache. We made that game harder than it should have been, but I'll take the win. The defence was superb. Hey, let's come out the bye week healthy and get fucked into these Patriot cunts. Kick on for the second half of the season, eh? Fuck the Saints. Fuck the Patriots. Fuck their green mountains. Fuck their autumn foliage. Fuck their moose. Fuck their lobster rolls and their clam chowder, and fuck their maple syrups. Fire the cannons.
Unbelievable.
I love
I
it.
think we can say some of the stuff he said, though. I don't think we can't do that. We can't do that.
Who
was
screened that
great.
voicemail? That was
I
amazing.
don't know.
Though.
Vixen, you didn't screen that well enough. And I think he said fuck maple syrup, which
He did. He said, yeah.
I thought that was a
I don't-
Canadian thing.
Yeah, I don't think that they're known for that there in New Orleans.
But,
He
I
was
mean,
talking about the Patriots.
Wow, we are off to a resounding start.
unbelievable. I mean, I don't think he waited for the game to start. I'm not sure how he
What?
got.
I don't know. The time might be off on
Yeah,
that.
something. Brother Lou.
Loose Cannons, your brother Lou. Well. It's fuck the Saints fucking game. And guess what? The Saints got fucked. Now they got to walk it off, man, and go back down to the cellar. Shit happens, man. That's just the way it is, man. When the pirate ship rolled into town, well, shit happens. And shit did happen, man. Look.
Can't go one episode.
I wasn't
without-
crazy about the play calling and this
No,
and that,
he took a
man,
break.
but, you know, I used to have an old boss, man, and we had this paint job we were doing. And he told us, You ain't painting a church. Just get her done. And that's the way I see we did it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just got her done, man. Fuck it, man. It ain't the prettiest deal, but a dub's a dub. That's the bottom line. Go into the fucking bye week 6-2. The Saints are still the fucking Saints. They got fucked. Because it's fuck the Saints. Always. So, what are we going to do? We fire those motherfucking cannons. And that's the way it goes, baby. That's it. Woo! Victory shades, bitches. Let's fucking go.
Hey, tell me that's not post nut Lou.
That's post not Lou, dude.
That was post nut Lou, bro. I know post
Lou,
nut. when
Lou
I
knocked
hear
one
it,
out after the game and then recorded
Abso-fucking-lutely.
immediately afterwards.
Yep. We put a beat down on the Saints. He went and put a beat down on his wife and called in.
Wow.
Absolutely.
We mean like a sexual beatdown. boys.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, dude. Obviously. Not that.
You got to clarify it now. Lots of snowflakes.
The only type. The only type we accept.
We got a fucking e-girl now. Probably have some snowflakes. I mean, we don't know what's going on next, okay? I don't know. I'm just saying, all right? I mean, Izzy might show up next episode as a fucking furry. Who fucking knows? All right? You might be like, no, you guys got to start talking to me like I'm a cat. Who knows?
Izzy, if you did dress up as a furry, what would you dress up as? What
animal would you be?
Which animal?
A fox.
Oh, he thought about it.
That
was quick. That was quick, right? he thought about this before. that was way too quick.
That was a split-second decision right there.
Nah, that was way too quick.
Nah.
You thought about it. Have you ever worn Izzy?
On the spot situation.
Have you ever worn a fox butt plug? A foxtail butt plug?
Don't answer that. You gotta pay. Somebody's got to pay.
Somebody's got to pay to see that.
That's not a free answer.
That's not a free answer. Oh my god.
Screw you.
Oh my god. Alexander Wynn.
G'day, this is Alexander from Australia. How you going? I just wanted to say how proud I am of these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're 6-2 right now, which is incredible. If you had told me at the beginning of the season we'd have no Bucky, no Evans, no Godwin, no Wirfs, no Gadecki, no Malk, no Cansey for long stretches of the season, I would say we would not be 6-2. We would be at best probably like 3 and 5 or something. I can't really do the maths here, but the point is we would be nowhere near where we are. We've built such a special culture with Todd Bowles. We have Baker playing at an MVP level, and we have this team finding ways to win, and that's really all you can ask. We also have a secondary that's come alive, which is a position of strength now for this team, which is incredible. I mean, you've got guys like Tyke Smith, who can basically play multiple positions. He's basically just trucking people over. You have Winfield making plays everywhere and coming back from the season that he had last year. We have Dean, who's playing out of his mind. We've got Parrish, who's an absolute dog, and is also getting sacks as well as making plays in the secondary. We've got Benjamin Morrison, who's playing well. We've got Zion McCullum, who's a really physical corner. So this team is playing incredibly well, and I'm just so proud of the effort that they've put on the field, and despite all the injury they've still managed to come through. And I'm sick of all the bullshit with fans saying, leaving the Bucs because of what happened with the Lions. I mean, that's just a very physical team. Any team that plays like the Lions played, you're going to have difficulties. I foresee that we're going to finish the season probably at least 13 wins, and we're going to have a great run in the playoffs. I think this is a really special team. Anyway, go Bucs.
Hey, did you notice he calls Todd Bowles Todd Balls? I like it. I fucking like it.
Listen, I appreciate the call out.
Fucking phenomenal call, honestly.
And he's right. You cunts who decided I'm leaving the team after the Lions loss. And I really wish Alex would have said I was waiting for him to use that word, because it just sounds, it's just like so buttery come out of his mouth with that accent. But maybe next time. I don't know. Hell of a call either way.
So people said Brother Lou was very calm and collected. Brother Lou just left us a part dose.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So Dos Equis out there, just
I like it.
I've been using the dose thing, so we hopefully get sponsored. So this is Brother Lou part dose.
Curtis.
There he is.
Your brother Lou.
Fully testosterone filled.
Look, man, I recorded some last night, but it's been a few hours, man. I've been thinking about it, man. I just had a couple of things I just wanted to add, brother. Just The fucking refs, dude. The refs. What goes on, bro? What goes on, man? You know, I don't want to say that these motherfuckers got money on the game, but they've been calling the fucking games, not just this game, but several games, like they got fucking money on the motherfucking game. Motherfuckers. Then Grizzle, the fuck you doing, bro? What's up with the fucking play calls, bro? I just, dude, I know you're more creative than this motherfucker. We've seen some shit, man. What the fuck? I don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, what are you doing in the red zone, bro? What are you doing? A fucking fade to Shep, man. Almost get our shit fucking intercepted, bro. We got taller motherfuckers, man. Shep, you know, he's good. I love him, bro. But third and Shep is only fucking 5'10", bro. We're off to see the wizard. Motherfucker. Fuck. Fuck that. Think about it, bro. He did more than once, bro. I don't get it, man. You know? Mix in a little play action, a little something, bro. Something, bro. I don't know, man. I mean, I shouldn't be complaining, bro, because, you know, we got the dub. A dub's a dub. And then we're going into the bye week. But fuck. Anyway, man. Fire the motherfucker.
We got it. Hell yeah. That's a little bit better. I like that. Like I calls him Grizzle. Calls him Grizzle. All right, listen. This is now the third episode in a row that somehow you motherfuckers think you're going to get 4 minutes to talk with these part ones and part twos. This part one and part two shit. I mean,
Lou's really the only one who's earned that.
I mean, the Cody kind of has, but this is like every episode I'm getting 13 voicemails from the Cody part 1 and the Cody part 2.
Let's hear it. So we'll hear if the part 2 like
yeah. So I'm gonna but after this I'm gonna start being a fucking little asshole. All right, I'm gonna start saying fuck that. You give me a part 1 and a part 2. Guess what? I'm playing part 0.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers did a really good. Babe, what the fuck does that say?
Wait, isn't this a family show?
No, they hate kids.
Oh,
hate them.
okay. In that case, I love when the Bucs win because I multiple.
No, that's enough.
Whoa.
No, and real talk, fuck those refs. They're always trying to freaking fuck the Bucs. They lube up real nice before every fucking game and bend our asses over and fuck us right in the ass. What whistle? You tell me what fucking whistle. A dog whistle? Can only a dog hear that fucking shit? I guess so, because I fucking didn't hear it. What is it about us that the refs are just like, oh, we're just not, no, fuck them. Like, is it because we're better than they are? Do they got bets on the game and they're stupid enough to bet against us? I don't know what the fuck is going on there. NFL needs to fucking do something about it. I'm so sick and tired of having clear evidence of fucking corruption and Roger Goodell's just over there fucking jacking off in his office, fucking not giving a shit about anything else. Like, fuck him.
Yo.
And Josh Grizzard, what the fuck are you doing? Listen, I don't want to hear the Baker Mayfield is injured excuse. He is making the choice to play, so do it to the best of your ability. Call the fucking plays. There is no reason that our offense scores 1 touchdown against arguably the worst team in the NFC. That makes no fucking sense. Yeah, we got injuries, but even with injuries, people have been stepping up. We have all the tools to make the Saints cry like little girls, and we scored 1 touchdown, and it took us 8 fucking tries to fucking do it. Unacceptable.
That's part 1.
I think he's earned another one.
All right.
After beating the Saints, you think 2 minutes is enough? No, it's not enough. Josh Grizzard needs to do better. We have 2 weeks to fucking figure it out. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot of players back after injuries. If I see these pussy play calls one more time, I'm like, you know, this is not a Dirk Cotter offense, okay? Like, is that who's calling the plays now? Because that's what it fucking seems like. Push the ball down the field. We got the weapons. It sucks that we're without Mike. It sucks that we've been without Godwin for most of the year, but we still have a Mecca. Tez fucking runs past that defense like a blur. Man, throw in Cameron Johnson. That man is shifty and has speed. Throw him in there too. Kate Otten is finally fucking playing. Get him in there. Stop being a pussy. Oh my, this is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We are not pussies. Don't call plays like that. I hope this bye week could not come at a better time. I want to throw some positives out here. Antoine Winfield Jr.
Dog.
I thank you for showing up. You've had a kind of like an up and down year this year, but that's the AWJ I know. Tyke Smith is a dog. Arguably, probably our best player on defense this year. You could put him at corner. You could put him at safety. Hell, you could fucking put him at linebacker, and he's going to make plays. Jason Light, always good at finding gems. Tyke Smith is it. Our defense has showed up. I'm really proud of our defense. Even in the Lions game, they did their job. They did your job here. Didn't give up a single touchdown to these fucking pussies. Let's go get these Patriots. Fuck.
Oh, cut him off.
Damn.
I don't know what you're saying. I think he was going to say fuck.
I don't know.
everybody.
He's ready. He's about to fuck everybody, including the Patriots.
Yeah, that's
It's a bye week.
about to
It's a
go
bye
on
week.
there.
I want you to put those fucks in your fuck sack. Okay. You know what? We all need to recuperate. It was an exciting first half of the season. Traumatic, obviously, in a lot of ways. A lot of good, a lot of fucking what the fuck. But we're 6-2. So yeah, D Cody, great calls, great fucking calls.
Yeah, I like the creativity and the production value at the beginning there. That's pretty good. He's got the whole family getting involved. I hear he's about to trade off his youngest one. She's apparently on the trading block, which, you know what? Sometimes it happens. You can't win them all in the draft. Sometimes you got to move assets around. Doesn't matter. You can't make decisions and run an organization with your heart. You gotta make business decisions sometimes. Stank.
Speaking of trading,
trading off your 6-month-old daughter, then you know what? That just has to happen.
Speaking of trading, do you think our general manager is going to get active in the trade market here?
I don't know, man. We really don't know much about the Hassan Reddick injury.
It didn't sound bad to me. It sounded like ankle injuries, knee sore. It didn't sound like it was anything that's going to keep him from coming back this season.
I mean, what does this team truly need right now? And I feel it's a dominant edge presence. But if you do that, you are basically telling Hassan Reddick and basically your pocket that we paid for 1 year that we're not even going to fucking, see.
I could think of a few positions on the offensive line. We may need to get
an offensive line,
better depth because hopefully Luke comes back soon.
I mean, here's the thing, Stank. If you want to be honest as a front office, what is the likelihood that you're going to be able to retain Cody Mock long term? Be honest with that. If you don't think we don't
let homegrown guys walk.
I get it, but it's a guard, and if you for whatever reason don't feel that he's going to be a guy that you can retain with all the other things you're going to have to pay, then maybe you go get a guy who's still on a rookie contract that's maybe not living up to his standard there, right? Or maybe
it's the other guard position ultimately. Where Ben Bredesen's an old guy. We need to add some guard depth for sure.
Well, I mean, either way,
but Cody's here for the long term. I don't even want to go down that road.
I do think the Rams have a backup center / guard who was a starter in Cleveland at one point and now is a backup, or maybe he's in Cleveland. He was with the Rams. I can't remember, but I do remember a few guys who were.
The Rams aren't trading to us. First of all, they're a potential NFC.
Well, I think he was on the Rams.
Yeah, whatever. But they're potentially NFC threat. They're not trading any.
I'm just, it's either that or edge. I don't see them going to get a wide receiver. I don't know who I talked to yesterday, but someone had mentioned Cam Johnson maybe should just not be a punt returner and see if we can get him on the field to do some actual damage. I agree. I think maybe we should put somebody else back there at punt returner and just.
Tez had a punt return for a touchdown in the preseason. Did he not? Or am I making that shit up?
You're making that up.
No, I'm pretty sure he did. And he fumbled the one right after that, and then they never gave him another one.
No, he didn't score.
Almost, bro. Somebody please. Did Tez have a kickoff return for a touchdown in preseason. I'm 99% sure. They called me crazy when I brought that up yesterday.
Hey, Sammer Latte and Stank. It's Evan T. We annihilated the Aints yesterday, and it was hysterical watching Jason Light make fun of that for Cam Jordan on X. Josh
Can't say that.
Lazard, how the fuck does it take 8 plays to get 1 yard and score a touchdown? You were slamming that halfback dive button like you were a 6-year-old playing Madden for the very first time. Why the fuck are you calling a fade route to a 32-year-old 5'10" receiver? Until Mike Evans gets back, throw that play away. Your predictable ass scared play calling was like Halloween came a couple days early. It felt like the Niners game last year before the bye, where we were playing to just barely survive rather than playing to win. This offense desperately needs this bye to get healthy. Defensively, Jamel Dean is playing like an all-pro this season, and I love it. Anthony Nelson, for some reason, decided to be the best edge rusher on this team. Who knew? And Chuiz single-handedly almost scored 3 touchdowns on his own if it wasn't for dog shit refs. And speaking of dog shit refs, what the fuck is going on this year? In Atlanta, they were making up random-ass calls any chance they could. In the Jets game, they were throwing flags like it was happy hour at the fucking strip club. And in the Eagles game, Quinyon Mitchell has hands so far up our receivers' asses, you can see his hand coming out of their mouths. Last week, they decided to randomly say, oh, we'll see a second time, and change our fucking minds. I have a lot to say, but it's mostly positive. We need this bye to get healthy and get our superstars back and get ready for the rest of the season. As always, fuck the Eagles! Fuck the Saints! Fuck the Lions! Fuck these Russ! Fuck them all! Go Bucs!
Can you do me a favor? Sammer, can you do me a favor? Bring the interns up on camera real quick. Bring them up on camera. Both of them. Izzy?
What?
Vixen? You guys have one job.
What did I do?
What
What
was
did
that?
I do?
To vet these phone calls before we play them on air.
Oh no, that's strictly her.
That's
Oh
me.
wow,
One-
wow!
one
The finger
job.
pointing.
One job.
The
Look at that.
finger
Boy,
pointing.
he was quick. To point
He is
fingers.
gonna. You're one of those kids that just you're a fucking songbird when you get
What
arrested.
is
I
going
bet.
on today? We got to be better, bro. But this is our bye week. We have to go back to
Yeah.
the grindstone. The fuck
Vixen,
is
you're
that?
gonna have to go in here after the fact and now like blur out when he says the things
Yeah.
he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Also, real quick, Stank,
No,
you asked
I
about
don't
Tez
wanna-
Johnson's
I don't
kick
want to
return.
listen. I don't want to listen to you.
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. I know. I want to hear it.
He did have 1 kick return in the preseason against Pittsburgh, but it was only 34 yards. It wasn't for a touchdown.
Thank you. See, Sank,
See?
you gotta do better. You gotta do better.
I still don't believe it. I don't believe you guys. I'm pretty sure he scored. I'm gonna go back and watch the entire preseason again because I'm pretty sure he took one to the house.
No, he didn't.
Do it, man. Do it.
Yeah, our
Loose cannons. What is
Okay.
going
Really,
on?
fucking Sammer? Fucking
Love you guys. Love what you do. Doing the Lord's work.
Yes, you are.
So yesterday, man,
Did we lose a
after
game?
they turned that call back on Tweez's touchdown, I was heated. I was like, man, do I have to go back to New Orleans after I just left that state and do something about those refs? I mean, clearly there was no whistle blown.
Mm.
And play was never called dead.
Mm.
And Jesus, man, every time we play those motherfuckers, it's always something. It's like, man, they didn't want to. The refs didn't want it to be a bloodbath like some of us predicted, but yeah, it's all right. Pulled out the dub. It's a good victory Monday. Let's fucking go.
that was a good phone call. Not one slur. He was under control. I heard that was a great call. Call the night.
All the night. It was a little dead, but yeah.
I liked it. After what we've heard, I liked it.
Brother
I
K-
needed that. I needed that to flush it.
Brother K Rock.
Loose cannons. It's your brother. I'm just kidding. It's K Rock here. Admire Bucci, 6'5" unit. Could have been a linebacker if not for that high school injury. What's going on, Sank? I know
What's
I
up?
called you Sank. You stink so much you left out the T. And you look like Voldemort's
All right, come on. You gotta do
adopted
better.
son.
This is terrible.
Poppy Latte
Not here.
and the Sam Marley. Hope you're all doing well.
Thank you.
What the fuck is wrong with Josh Grisard? I play Madden when I have fun in my free time, and I can draw better schemes and plays than him. I'm sorry, but I haven't seen an absolute series on the goal line have 4 straight runs at the 1 yard line.
5, actually.
Up the middle.
5.
Not even to the side, up the middle. He needs to get his shit together. I'm glad we have this bye week. We are like hobbled, tattered, and cooked. And I'm so glad. Perfect timing for a bye week. Fuck the Saints. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Rams. Fuck Stank's bald head. Thank you, gentlemen. What a win against the Saints. I love seeing Cam Jordan put up donuts. It's really great. And we have the best GM in the league. Max Crosby will be a Buck. Jordan Brooks will be a Buck. And as always, BUCCANEERS. Go Bucks.
I think he forgot how to spell Buccaneers. He literally forgot how to spell Buccaneers.
Oh, no.
Right? K-Rock, I know you're only like 13 years old. You probably shouldn't be watching this show anyway, but you got to be better than that, man. First of all, your spelling's got to be better. All right. Second, you gotta be able to insult somebody a lot better than that. All right. I'm pretty sure my 7-year-old come up with a better insult for Stank. I'm sure he has. Stank, has he not?
I mean,
Zane kills you.
Baltimore.
Yeah, but I'm saying Zane has killed you verbally.
I'm surprised I haven't heard from the Little Ollies. They haven't left one voicemail for the show yet.
Oh,
disappointing.
The next one is Shrek, and if it doesn't sound like Shrek, I might not play the whole thing, honestly, because I've been waiting for this call. And if it doesn't sound,
didn't Shrek call in earlier? Wasn't it?
No.
You remember the Scott?
I'm not one to be serious, but I feel like this needs to be talked about.
Is that not the Cody?
That was the Cody.
Again? A
third time? Third one.
Vixen, what the fuck is happening? What are you guys doing?
He literally typed that in chat, like, as you started the podcast, saying he left another. So that's not on me because I'm not allowed to be in
It's another 2 minutes. No.
People in the chat are asking for intern Betty to come back. And that may end up happening after this.
We got K-Rock part 2. The fucking child wants to never go.
Wait, who's intern Betty? In a cage.
Wow. It's his aunt. It's his auntie.
Oh, your aunt.
What does K-Rock want to say?
What's going on, boys? After thought of my yelling session, I wanted to have some good spots, good highlights.
No, I'm done with that. No, we're not doing it. No. Want to have some good spots? No, we're not doing it. You guys are going to turn this into a roast session. We wanted you to talk to us and tell us all your thoughts and let us listen to them and react. But now we're going to start roasting you guys for how fucking dumb some of these things are that come out of your mouths. I mean, come on. You gotta be better. The Cody, you did okay, but you're up here, man. I need you to be better. All right. I don't know who the fuck the other guy called in. Can't remember his fucking name. Evan. You gotta be up here, man. Lou, you're fucking awesome. Lou's Lou. All right? Even Lou gave us 2 takes. Post nut, then 1 post nut clarity. Different, right? Completely different. But I mean, come on, guys. The fuck was this? What the fuck? The last 3 calls are absolute dog shit. One guy's half asleep.
I think our callers
need a bye week.
They need a bye week.
Should we do a bye week call-in show?
I think we should.
But we should just roast them. They come on, they just tell us their name, and then we unload on them with them on mute.
Vixen's been waiting for another roast show.
I have been begging you for one, actually. That was the very first time I was on the podcast.
You got to beg harder. You got to beg harder. You know that. You know my style. No, we should just have them call in. All the regular voicemail callers are going to call in this coming week.
Yep.
And then you're going to tell us your name. And then we're going to mute you, and then you're going to listen to us fucking tear you to shreds. Yeah. And you're going to take that constructive criticism.
We need a dumb button.
You can take that constructive criticism.
A dumb button?
No, a dump button.
And carry it over to the rest of the season. Because you know what? You don't get better unless you hear about your shortcomings. Stank, I tell you every day, everything you fucking do terribly. And has it not made you a better person?
I don't know.
Probably don't know. Yeah, I don't either. But I do enjoy the constructive giving you constructive criticism.
Dude, Mudfish Matt, you're right. Look at all the green names, and a good majority of those are from you, man. We love you, dude. You're just so generous and so good to us.
Never even heard his name. Never even heard his name.
What do you mean? He doesn't want to name. No, I said it earlier. I gave him love.
We've never heard his name on the podcast, and he's still making a difference.
He doesn't need to call in.
I'm saying he's making a difference without even having to call in. Try to follow the logic, dumb motherfucker.
Rebecca says we need the live calls again. I agree, Rebecca.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Same.
We can't even get you guys to behave on fucking pre-recorded calls where my interns are supposed to fucking screen the calls. All right, you guys think I'm gonna let you
Some
have
of those
live?
came after
You
the
think I'm
show.
gonna let you have live, unlimited microphone access?
I will roast you in Miley Cyrus's smoker voice, the Cody. He says that we have the skills of Miley Cyrus. That Miley can.
The skills of Miley Cyrus. What does it have to do with anything? We
I don't
can't
really
sing.
know. Yeah.
You have the roasting skills of Miley Cyrus. I'm not scared. You have 2 roasting skills. I don't
You should be scared.
I
of
think
our
they're
roasting
they're trying to
skills.
come after you about that.
We have some dumb fans. I'm be honest. All right, love you guys. Come on. If you're watching this show for this long, you gotta have a little bit of dumb in you. Gotta.
I agree
right?
with that. You wouldn't be here unless at least this much.
A little bit dumb.
Little bit.
Speaking of dumb, make sure you guys check out loosecannonslive.com where you can listen to us and watch us to your heart's delight. Okay? To your heart's fucking delight. And if you prefer to listen to us on your long drives on the highway late at night instead of smooth jazz or NPR, then you can check us out on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, or Pornhub. That's right. Pornhub has our audio files for you and your listening literally pleasure. Okay? Stank. What a fucking week. We fucked the Saints. All right.
We did.
We're 6-2.
We fucked them.
The Panthers got fucked. Falcons got fucked. The Saints got fucked. And the Bucs are 6-2 through a tumultuous season of nonsense and injuries. An offensive coordinator who doesn't even really know how to flip the page on his playbook or his play sheet. And an MVP quarterback somehow throughout it all.
Hey, according to Real Bucks Talk in chat, it's not his fault. We should get him on the show on Thursday. I'd love to hear him.
It's not whose fault.
Explain why we're wrong. It's not Grizzard's fault.
I mean, yeah, sure, I guess. Whatever. What? Okay. I mean, yeah, it's not Grizzard's fault that he called 9 straight plays from inside the 1-yard line that were HB dive calls. But I will say to that point, it is pretty difficult to run into the end zone when Graham Barton is on his ass playing fucking patty cake on the fucking ground every play.
That's true.
So Graham Barton, work on your ass.
It's kickoff, set it off. Go to Vegas, bet it all. Put it on the Bucs to win. Whoever they gon' play gon' fall. Don't say I ain't told y'all. Loose cannons gon' fold y'all. Yeah, the Heat be 9-3, but it gets real cold in the fall. That's when the season start. Bucs come in 40 hard. Win after win, ripping the